Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Do you guys love Mexican food? Because I do, big time. I used to live in Queens, New York. I was privileged with so many great Mexican foods in neighborhood. I still cannot forget the quesadilla con queso that I tried in Corona. And I dream about the taco truck that I tried in Jackson Heights. Mexican food in Korea, though, I wouldn't say is as common, but it's definitely one of the fastest growing foreign cuisine in South Korea. This time, I challenged myself with 72-hour Mexican food only. I'm starting my 72-hour challenge tomorrow morning. And I need something to cook with. Unfortunately, if you go to a Korean market, you wouldn't find a lot of stuff to cook Mexican food with. But good news is that you can order something online. There's even something that you can order from abroad and get it in like 3 days. Salsa verde. Ooh, salsa verde. Okay, you see? La costeña. Salsa verde medium. Corn tortilla. I love corn tortilla better than flour tortilla, so I'm gonna get this. I also ordered some other ingredients to make guacamole the next morning. Hello there. Okay, avocado. It all looks good though. You can never judge avocado by its cover. You always have to open it. That is one expensive lime. Cilantro. Ooh, that doesn't look too fresh. None of the avocado is ripe enough. Like, you can't do a guacamole with this shit. 2 days later. Knock, knock. Are you ready? It feels ready. After 2 days, it's ready to become a guacamole. I actually make guacamole quite often. I do it like once a month. Whenever I like crave for a lot of guacamole with like bunch of chips, I would usually make it myself because avocado in Korea is pretty expensive, which results in a crazy expensive and mucho poquito portion of guacamole. It will like literally like this small bowl, like mucho poquito, like come on, that's not enough. If you're not gonna give me a lot of guacamole, just don't give me at all. That's insulting. Here's the ingredients. Avocado, of course, ready to be a guacamole. Here's the fresh lime, onion, cilantro, and tomato. Making a guacamole is not difficult at all. It's just quite labor intensive. You have to chop up everything into little pieces and you have to mash the avocado hard. By the time you cannot feel your arm anymore, it's done. I present to you a guacamole made in Korea by Korean. Ta-da! This is totally worth sacrificing your arm. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, just cut your arm off and get the guacamole for yourself. Nada para ti, todo para mí. I'm done talking to you. I'm just gonna eat this. Bye. It's so creamy yet like refreshing. The tanginess, the sourness, the crunchiness of tomato, the garlic, with the crispy chips. You can like slap me when I eat a guacamole and I won't even be mad at you because I'm so happy in my mouth. Don't try though. And it was dinner time. It's been only like 3 hours since I ate guacamole and chips. Technically, guacamole and nacho chips are like more of a side dish, and so technically I didn't really had a meal. So shut up. Yep, here, Mexican. Click. I'm gonna go with this. Lo&s taco papo. Taco. Ooh, that taco looks good. Ooh, enchilada. Maybe I should try this. I think I've had this when I was in New York, but I don't really remember how it was. What options do I have? Beef, chicken, pork. I'm gonna go with chicken. Mexican food in Korea is not cheap, but compared to like 5 years ago when I just came back from New York to Korea, I see a lot more options of Mexican cuisine here. I live in the capital city of Korea, which is Seoul City. Compared to other parts of the country, we have more diverse food culture. This might be limited to Seoul. Easy's here. food is here. Oh my god, the food is here. Here's the food. The inside. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm excited for you, bitch.
The tortilla was kind of like soaked wet in the sauce, so it didn't look great, but it tasted really good.
It's so good. It's filled with chicken. And I love the sauce. Let me try the rice. Arroz. I haven't had this in a long time. It's so good. I really wish I could just, go to Mexico and try a real enchilada there.
Yeah, it's quite hard to find an authentic Mexican food restaurants in Korea, which is pretty understandable considering that it's not that common yet. And honestly, I only tried Mexican food in US. I don't even know what's really authentic. That night, I watched some Netflix.
Oh my god. Oh no, not you.
I love food so much that I will happily watch 3-hour-long food documentary on Netflix. Do I have a problem?
Me para mí. Nada para mí. Por favor. Aquí. So this is the second day, and I'm about to go live. I was supposed to make homemade tortilla, and I thought, why not do it live? One source multi-use,
Honestly, making a corn tortilla for the first time in my life live was quite overwhelming.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 cups of masa. Wow. Ooh, okay. Okay, 1 cup. Oh, that's a lot. Maybe I should stop it. Okay, another cup. It smells like the corn tortilla already. Oh, this is fun. It's like clay crafts. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Look! Whoa, my god! That looks so good. Wow, so I cooked that for a long time. Okay, so I made this fresh tortilla with salsa verde and refried beans and huevo live with you guys. What a weird thing to do online, right? Put the bean on it. Salsa verde. Wow. Am I a professional chef or what?
Let's be honest, that looks pretty damn fantastic.
Are you kidding me? It's so good. I'm not even joking. It's so good.
I've eaten so many different Mexican food for so many times, but I've never tried cooking it myself. It was good to know how to get the ingredients easily. I can definitely make more Mexican food home. Then for dinner, I went to a Mexican restaurant with my mom.
Okay, so we just arrived at the Mexican restaurant. This is like a Tex-Mex style Mexican restaurant.
When we try not authentic food on our channel, I know some people are triggered, but please understand that I filmed this in Korea and I love Tex-Mex food. It might not be authentic Mexican, but it's good, isn't it?
It's the first time for my mom to try any Mexican food like ever. We need to try the taco. I don't think I've ever tried this, so I'm gonna get one of this, taco al pastor. Oh, they have fajita.
And of course, we had to get some drink for ourselves.
Corona with lime, then the margarita for my mom. So much food, guys. Here's the taco. Looks fine, right? And this is the fajita. We're gonna have a feast here, right? Oh, there's cheese. Oh, cheese. Okay, I'm ready. Of course, so good. this is the first time for me to try fajita in Korea. It's good.
I always think that Mexican food and Korean food has a lot of similarity. The food tends to be a little spicy and we use a lot of strong spices on our food. So I wasn't really surprised that my mom loved Mexican food so much.
Nada aquí, nada, no más. Todo finito.
I was in heaven until the second day. And suddenly, on the third day, I felt a little homesick. I feel really heavy in my stomach with all the greasy food that I had last night. Wow, that was a lot of food. I really feel like a bowl of rice with some doenjang jjigae with some kimchi and side dishes. I have so many leftover tortilla from yesterday, and I think I need to eat that first for breakfast. That's me being surprised at how good it was. It was so good. As soon as I took a bite, I was like, this is the shit. And it was time for lunch. Can you guess what I cooked for myself? It's time to make myself some pozole. Very ambitious, huh? I've seen some people having pozole back in New York, but I've never tried it myself. Since I started the challenge, I've been having so many like tortillas, salsa, guacamole, beans, and meat. And now I feel like something a little different. Still Mexican, but a little different, you know? I searched the recipe on Google. It needs a lot of ingredients and time and effort. So here are the ingredients. You see, there are so many different things that you need to cook pozole. I'm using this recipe from simplyrecipes.com. Obviously, I'm no expert, so I'm just gonna link it in the description box below. My brother's gonna help me with the chopping of all the vegetables as a topping. It needs to be smaller though. Dude, brother. Sibling goals, right? I had to roast the hot chili lightly, soak it in the hot water, and later making a puree out of it. This was a very interesting part of the recipe. We're gonna wait for a couple hours until it gets ready. Smells so good though. Wow. It smells like oregano, chili. Does it look good? I can't tell because I've never tried it myself, but it smelled awesome. So here's the topping. It's filled with cabbage, radish. This is turnip, onion, cilantro, lime, avocado pieces, torta. Lime 필수다. And I really like this, the amini. It's the first time for me to try it actually.
이 식감을 살려주는 이 밥 같은
식감이
느낌.
좋아. 부드럽고 약간 쫄깃한.
Guys, that amini, that was so good.
국물이 맛있다.
맛있어. 특이하다 근데.
잘 어울린다.
이렇게 먹어 진짜?
내 유튜브까지 봤어 이거. 어떻게 먹는지 배우려고. 맛있지?
이건 넣어서 먹는다. 적셔서 먹는 게 맛있네.
It had meat, amini, vegetables, and torta. It was so much fun in the mouth.
The only downside is that this takes so long. Like I started cooking this by 11 a.m. and now it's like almost 2. I think this is really wholesome and hearty meal. Like I can imagine if I were from Mexico at the end of the cold winter day, I would come home, get a bowl of this and like get cozy with myself, and that would be a really good meal.
I'm pretty sure in a couple of months, I'll be craving for this bowl of pozole. And the last meal of the challenge.
So I'm almost done with 72-hour Mexican food challenge. Do you know what my last meal is? Yes! I've tried this with Yum in our Mexican snack reaction video. One of our dear subscribers sent us this and we were so in love with this. So soft, it's just like tears apart so easily.
If you tried this marzipan, you will know what I mean. It's so good.
Before I started the challenge, I was a little bit worried. I mean, yes, I love Mexican food. I'm happy to get it like every once in a while. But I'm Korean, basically. And guess what? I was so okay. I was maybe too okay. It's dangerous. What can I say? It's good. Mucho bueno, you know? Frequent Mexican food kinda means trouble in your stomach. Because it's so filled with different spices and like sometimes it's quite greasy with a lot of carbs and meat. I didn't have any trouble inside. But I'm 33-year-old Korean bitch. I'm good with spices.
My 33-year-old Korean ass can't relate.
I'm really glad that I tried to cook tortilla myself from scratch. And I made pozole today. Pozole! Are you kidding me? Mucho bueno, señora. Good job. I mean, señorita. Mucho buena time. Mucho que rico. Mucho panzón aquí. Pero... gracias.
So like you saw, it was a great challenge. Well, honestly, I can't even call it a challenge because I just had a lot of fun time. I hope you guys liked today's video and I'll see you in the next challenge. Adios, niños, niñas. 안녕.